I interviewed one of my dear friends who runs a summer camp for kids called iGet Active. He wanted to find a way to motivate his town's youth to be active and excel in their leadership potentials. This interview shows the financial side of it all from his perspective as founder and financial manager of the camp.
Claire.
How are you?
All right, and you?
Good. So I'm interviewing you today because you run a camp for kids, right? Can you tell me a little bit about your camp?
Okay, well, I have a camp and it's named iGet Active. It's a 5-day summer camp where kids use athleticism to promote leadership. And everything is free there. They come in for about 4 to 5 hours a day, and we do athletic stuff and leadership skills stuff.
What would you say is like a couple of your biggest responsibilities associated with being, the person in charge of this camp?
The largest responsibility would have to be maintaining a profitable organization, so all of the board members could see what is happening, and to also maintain some kind of sustainability during the hours of camp, so parents will know that their child has been taken care of at the same time leaving better informed and stuff like that.
Okay. Next question is, who is responsible for the budgeting process of the camp, and who helps you with the budgeting process within your little organization?
Okay, so I'm the main person that's responsible for gathering all the expenses, but the main donor and I guess you could say outside facilitator would be the City of Oakdale's and their recreational board, which is thus ran by the federal government. So what I have to do mostly is that I can't access money without having an open policy, which is saying that if any person on the board or any person in the member of the recreational board can have access to my account. I'm the only person that could remove money from the account, but if they wanted to see what I was spending the money on, they have that opportunity. They have that ability to do so. And the vice president now, she has access to spend money as long as I approve it. So we're the main two people who has access to it.
Gotcha. How often do you revise your budget?
Well, usually whenever we get a budget, we try to maintain that budget for the entire year. I see pretty much how my budget works is that I have a $10,000 budget. Now, the budget could be, I could spend closer to $10,000. I could spend way less than $10,000, but I can't go over $10,000. But I try not to do, once I create the budget for that summer, I try not to go over the budget. So I love to go under the budget. Everyone loves going under the budget.
Yeah.
But going over the budget, we don't do that too often.
Gotcha. Next question. Do all employees, does everyone who helps you run the camp have access to budget information?
Yes. Yeah, they do. They have access to the budget information, although most of them, they probably don't really, don't worry too much about it. As long as they know they've been taken care of, it's all fine.
Okay. Who in the organization is the most accountable for the budgeting process? Who is the one that, is responsible for making that exact process?
That would have to be me and Miss Lisa Schaefer. She's the city clerk, and she's responsible for maintaining what I spend the money on. So pretty much how it goes for us is that my main expense is camp equipment and insurance, and